This build is going to boost your attack power by 63% and also give you an extra 35% physical damage. Welcome back to 2-Minute Guides. So in this build, I finally found a way to make whips viable. I have been trying to get whips to be good for so long, and I think I've finally done it. We are going to use arcane and also occult scaling on a few weapons to make sure that we are bleeding every single boss incredibly quickly and blowing through the lands between. Now with all that said, I do want to let you know everything you're seeing has been recorded on New Game Plus 5, and I am currently level 170, but everything here will work for a level 150 build. Now as far as the build works, we're going to be using 2 whips to proc bleed as fast as humanly possible. We'll have armor and talismans that are also going to build on that damage, as well as a flask of wondrous physic, which is also going to pair well with whips, as well as give us some stamina regeneration. So let's go ahead and break this down. First and foremost, we have our 2 whips, a Blood Arumi as well as Haslow's Occult Petal Whip. Both of these whips are going to have phenomenal blood loss buildup, and when you put an occult scaling on the Haslow's Petal Whip, you're going to get even better blood loss from this weapon. Both of these whips complement each other very well, doing a decent amount of physical damage, but the blood loss procs are just so fun. Moving down to our armor, we're using the White Mask and the Raptor's Black Feathers. The White Mask is going to give us a plus 10% attack power increase anytime blood loss is in the vicinity, and the Raptor's Black Feathers are going to increase our jump attacks, which is going to stack with one of our talismans by 15%. Now for our talismans, the Green Turtle Talisman is going to give us plus 15 stamina for every 3 seconds for 3 minutes, and this is incredibly needed because whips absolutely eat your stamina alive, especially when dual wielding them. For your jump attacks, you're going to use the Claw Talisman to increase jump attack damage by 10%. You're also going to have the Lord of Blood's Exaltation, which will stack with the White Mask, giving you a total of 30% increased damage anytime blood loss is in the vicinity. And for our successive attacks, you can use the Rotten Wing Sword Insignia, because this is going to boost your attack power after you get successive attacks by 13%. If you don't have the Rotten Wing Sword Insignia, you can use Milson's Prosthesis, which will give you extra dexterity, allowing the Arumi to hit harder. Next up, we have the Flask of Wondrous Physic. The Thorny Cracked here is going to boost your successive attack power by 20%, and it's also going to stack with the Rotten Wing Sword Insignia. And then the Green Burst Crystal tier is going to temporarily increase our stamina recovery speed by 17.7 per second. Both these tiers are going to help you out incredibly well, especially when spiking damage. And lastly, we have the stats and buffs for the build. First and foremost, we're using Flame Grant Me Strength and Golden Vow to give us that extra damage and damage negation. And then we also have 50 Vigor, 20 Mind, 25 Endurance, 15 Strength, 40 Dexterity, 9 Intelligence, 25 Faith, and Arcane is at 65. And that's going to be it for this particular 2-minute build guide. Let me know down in the comments anything that you guys enjoyed, maybe some tweaks you would make to the build just to make it a little bit better, but overall I thought it was a ton of fun, and I hope you guys do as well. If you've not subscribed yet to the channel, feel free to hit that button on your way out, and until next time, stay safe, enjoy the game, and I'll see you in the next one.